You know, Jay, what is this? Episode 8?
Episode 8, dang, time is flying, my boy.
Man, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 8 of the WeezyTalksx podcast. Yes, sir! Thank you for all the support, man. You guys are showing mad love each episode. We appreciate you so much. We're getting better every episode. That's all we can ask for. We appreciate your support, man.
Appreciate it a lot.
Yes,
Back
sir.
here for episode 8.
Back
We're going to get
into
y'all right. What's
Yes,
going
sir.
on, my bro?
Also, we got an announcement to make. So, yes, this is episode 8. So, this episode 8 is a part of a 10-episode season of WeezyTalksx. This is the first season. After episode 10, we're going to take about a month off. But don't worry, you're not going to be gone.
Just a month.
Just a month. We're not going to be going too long. Really, you know, we got some big plans coming for you guys. So, just stay tuned. Yeah, episode 8 out of 10. For season 1, though, we'll be back.
Season
Don't
1,
worry.
that's just the beginning.
Exactly.
Season 2, we got... Oh, man.
Exactly.
We ain't even going.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't even going to do
Just
it.
wait and see.
Just wait and see.
Man, let's get to it, though.
Get straight to it.
How life been treating you, dog?
Life been treating me pretty swell. Trying to get a routine going, so because I notice like when I wake up with the days unplanned, I don't get nothing done because I don't have anything planned. It's like that simple. So when you have stuff written down or planned or even set reminders on your phone, it goes a long way to help you like get stuff done. Meditating been helping me. Waking up doing some push-ups or sit-ups or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just honestly, like when you eating better, that even helps me. Like, cause like I remember like last week I was eating like terrible. I ate like some fast food like a couple days in a row, and I just was not feeling right. I ain't had the energy. Like, it makes a big difference in what you're doing when you taking care of yourself. So I've been just trying to do self-care lately. Keep it going.
That's important, man, especially with how much we work, especially at this young age. Like, I've been really learning the importance of self-care. Like, like meditation is something that's big for me, too. It's like, I've been working 2 jobs in school and figuring everything out. But the one thing that really, like, centered me and, like, really made me feel like I'm good, I'm on the same page with everything, was that meditation. So I meditated today, and it's just, like, I feel better. Like, I feel like this is where I gotta be. Like, I'm motivated. The words of affirmation, they do much for you. Cause if you, like, those words of affirmations in that time by yourself, like, I feel like I can conquer anything.
Definitely. Like, you realize the power that you got in yourself. And, like, it's funny because I feel like, I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like meditation was, like, when we was kids, like, what I seen on TV and what I heard about, it was, like, portrayed as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it's very, very helpful and therapeutic. Like,
very common as well.
Like, as an adult, like, doing it, it's, like, I really 10 out of 10 recommend meditation. Try it yourself. Just give yourself 15 minutes. You feel me?
Right.
Silence, serenity,
Mm-hmm.
and just think. Just go in your head, and yeah.
So how it was with kids though, it was like looked at as a joke. Do you think that was because, like, at least back then, like, mental health wasn't at the forefront like it is now?
I
Like,
definitely
a lot
think
of people
that.
viewed it as a
I
joke.
definitely think that, and I also realize, the world is changing so crazily. You gotta watch what you say nowadays. Comedy is a lot more sensitive. People are a lot more sensitive to comedy. Back in the day, comedians could say anything and just get a pass because it's comedy. They're allowed to like go over those lines, but like now there's certain lines that they just can't cross no more.
Yeah, because cancel culture,
Exactly.
society's
Cancel
a big
culture
change.
is
Like,
a big thing.
how do you feel about? No, why are we here?
Let's just.
How do you feel about cancel culture?
Cancel culture needs to be canceled. Let me just start with that. I think the part about cancel culture I like is the accountability part. We holding people accountable.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
Right.
We just need to take that part, get the word cancel, all of that out of here.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start holding people accountable for their actions. People can change and people can grow and learn from their mistakes. Cancel culture is holding people accountable for their actions. And on top of that, we coming at them, attacking them on social media.
Mm-hmm. They're like, stop streaming this person's music.
we stopping their streams, we stopping their sources of income, attacking them personally. They getting kicked off of shows and stuff like that. It's too much. Like, certain people deserve certain punishments and they know the consequences of like what they're doing, but like I feel like a lot of times it's extreme and like people shouldn't be attacked personally for certain things, but like at the same time, like people get canceled for different things. Sometimes it's stupid, sometimes it's very serious. So
honestly,
how you feel about it?
I agree with what you're saying. I feel that it's necessary to hold people, especially artists, as such a big fan base and big audience. It's very necessary to hold them accountable for their actions. But just to piggyback off what you said, once again, like, I don't really. You gotta take money out of their pockets. At the end of the day, they're human. They got families to feed. They got mouths to feed. Because the thing is, for a lot of those people that was boycott. So this is just Travis Scott's example, because that's in my head.
Okay,
like boycotting Travis Scott, stop your streams and all that, and it's like, if you're being honest, I bet them folks did it for like a couple weeks, right back to listening to his music, and it's like that's the thing, like he's a global artist, like
what's a big artist?
That's what I'm saying.
I was just talking to somebody about that the other day. I don't know if it's because I didn't follow Travis Scott that much until like you put me on and stuff, but like it seems like he dropped Goosebumps. A couple more songs, and then bro was just like a superstar.
Yeah.
Like he like passed a lot of people, and he just instantly became a superstar. Like Travis Scott is like in like his own cat. Like he's starting to be like Drake kind of.
Yeah.
Like not as far as music, but as far as clout, like Travis Scott is up there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people,
I
know a lot of people that don't like Travis Scott, but like I know a lot of people that do.
Yeah.
And it's like he's getting money, high streams. He has a lot of money. I said he has a lot of money. He got a lot of followers, so like
his baby mama was Kylie Jenner.
Exactly, but before that,
you right.
It was crazy. Like that just made it even bigger.
That's like, I don't know if I doubt it was viewed as a power move, but I feel like, I hope that she's not like the rest of the Kardashians.
The Kardashians.
I don't think she is, because so far I haven't seen anything like that.
Yeah, but what did there was something going on with they accused him of cheating or something?
Yeah,
that was like the only time I seen something.
But the issue was it was a fake. It was a girl that looked like Kylie, and it was a guy that like got his hair done, sprayed, all that shit to look exactly like Travis Scott to do it, and he posted it on YouTube. Everything, it was a prank.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
The things people do
for some
you
clout.
See what they do for views?
Clout.
You see what they do for
they
views?
Do anything for clout.
Oh my God. They do anything for clout, man. It's crazy. Cancel culture, yeah, I say throw it down the drain. Start holding people accountable and like teach them. Like let's use this example. Drew Brees. I don't know if y'all remember when 2020 when all the riots and all that Black Lives Matter protests, all that was going down. I remember Drew Brees said, I think he tweeted something like, you know I rock with Drew Brees, a lot of people do. He tweeted something like, I don't understand about kneeling. Like he didn't understand. Like he meant that like, a bunch of people came from, I'm not making no excuses for the man. Don't call me no coon.
Yeah, that's a great.
The man said it. The man said it like, yeah, he's a woman. He said it. I'm saying from what I got, he said it like he really was like, oh yeah, like what are y'all kneeling for? Like I was mad when I seen it too. And LeBron, you feel me, corrected him. And he let him know in a way like where he can learn from. He said, "Oh, thank you." You know, sometimes you just gotta teach people. They don't know. Ignorance is a thing,
and it's all about the way you deliver.
Exactly, it's about how you come across. Like you gotta let them know that the respect needs to be there, but you also don't gotta. You feel me? Like what the f wrong? Like you ain't gotta every time. Like if they straight up say something crazy, like yeah, but come on, it's a respect thing. So yeah.
Yeah, cancel culture, like, we can be real with it. We can be done with it, honestly. As long as we are holding each other accountable as people, that's step one. But like you said, once again, the delivery is important, because if you respond to someone that's ignorant, like, it depends. There's a lot of things you be ignorant about. You know, I get it, certain things, but it's like, if it's something simple that someone's ignorant about, you can tell them about it. You know, it's a way to deliver instead of yelling at them, calling them stupid, belittling them. Everything, all that stuff like that. Yeah,
a lot of people don't know that ignorance is like. I think people don't like think about the word ignorance. Like it means like not knowing. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people think ignorance just means like they're just being an asshole or something. Mm-hmm. It's not that. Like
exactly.
It's not knowing. Like people don't know certain things.
A lot of times
they're not educated on certain topics. Exactly. So that's just how it is.
Mm.
So what's up, man? What we got?
Man, you know what's crazy? Last Sunday, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown dropped 30 piece. 30, both of them.
That's a nice duo right there.
Honestly, like, I'm excited about the Boston Celtics. I feel like it's really going to be dope to see how they go in the playoffs.
What seed?
They are 5th seed right now. In beginning of the season, they started off rocky. In the beginning of the season, that's when they were talking about, oh, maybe we should trade Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
I mean, because the end of their last season was looking rocky to me.
Yeah. And also, it did help the fact that early in the season, Marcus Smart called them out saying that they need to pass the ball more. And, like, I watched an interview, his with JJ Redick. JJ Redick actually has his own podcast. He has NBA players. He had, like, Luka on there the other day. But anyways, besides the point. But it's really dope to see how they're playing now. Now they're clicking. They got a great new coach. That's another thing we have to factor in. They got a great new young coach, first year. And they started clicking at the right time now. They're playing great basketball now. They've been one of the, I think they've only lost 2 games, maybe 12-2, 14-2. I don't know the exact number. Since All-Star break, though, they're playing great defense. And I feel like this team really can be scary. But also, that's the thing. I feel like in both sides of the East and West, there's a lot of scary teams. But there's also some new teams. Like, we really got to see the competition has gotten a lot stiffer in these past few years.
Did.
You know, when the East used to always run through LeBron, those days are now over. And I think it's really dope to see the progression of the league and also the progression of these young players. And so...
Yeah, I think the league is in good hands. Like I said before, I think, like, this next generation, like, I'm be sad when LeBron leaves, but we got Giannis. We still going to have Curry, KD... Trey Young, there's just so many names. Jason Tatum, LaMelo, Miles Bridges, like so many people that's gonna have us entertained over the next few years. I'm sad because LeBron. It's LeBron. Like we not.
LeBron's been playing my whole life.
Exactly, literally. So it's like it is what it is.
Yeah, you're right though. The league is in great hands. Such great hands, and we're gonna see. I feel like it's gonna be a dogfight anywhere.
I think this playoffs is going to be really good like the NFL playoffs.
Like, really good. Like,
this has been a good year in sports, bro. I'm not going to lie. The 2021-2022 seasons have been some great seasons. I'm very, very satisfied with sports this year. But back to the Celtics. So, the Celtics ain't new to the playoffs at all.
I agree.
Even this team, they're not new to the playoffs.
Jaylen Brown's been to 3 conference finals. Jason Tatum's been to 2.
See, and I remember they was going at it with LeBron one year. So,
well, the Celtics. So right now they are 5th seed. Currently they will be matched up with the Chicago Bulls. So right now, my issue. I like the Chicago Bulls. I'm worried because one, their health. Because Lonzo Ball now he can't run anymore. So that means you can't rehab. You have to stop running for 10 days. In order to ramp up his rehab again. So I think at this point, it wouldn't make sense to have him come back this season. So with that...
Okay, real quick. Do you think Lonzo has to be back and healthy for the Bulls to win a ring this season?
I think he's a part of it.
He's a very critical part.
He's a part of it. Just like how when Caruso was out, their defense was lacking. It was still solid.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't got to be a star to affect the team.
And those are 2 different defensive-minded players. And also, like Lonzo can push the ball. He's a pass-first player. So having him on that court, that gets the ball out of DeMar DeRozan's hands and Zach LaVine's hands. So it's and he can score too, but he's a pass-first type of player.
Because everybody's looking at, when they see that Bulls lineup, they instantly looking to stop DeRozan and LaVine. That's the 2 people they instantly like, oh yeah, don't let them score.
And you still got Vucevic.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so I feel that even with all these hiccups though, honestly, with the injuries, right now, I would choose the Boston Celtics. But also, me personally, I haven't been watching many Chicago games recently. The only thing I've been hearing is about how they lose to the top teams. They're 0-14 against the top 3 teams in both seeds.
So you got the Celtics in what, 7? Is they was to play?
I would say 7, 6 or 7.
I think I got Bulls.
You want to make a bet on it?
I got Bulls in 6, but we don't know if that's gonna be. We definitely can.
Okay, we can make a bet at the end of the season.
See, that's the thing.
We get the final playoff standings.
That's the thing. A lot of y'all be talking about bets. We really gonna bet and play each other. Like y'all be capping. That's the thing. Stop capping.
10 bands.
So look, all right.
All right. I got 10 bands.
All right. So, nah, I'm not betting 10 bands on them on that game. Look, I think I got the Bulls in 6.
Okay.
But that's
I can see either way.
I could definitely see either way. That's what I wouldn't be mad either way either, because I don't even want them 2 teams to see each other that early.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's how the East is gonna be. It's gonna be so tough. Bro. It's gonna be so tough. It's gonna be so tough. And I know the West is gonna break my heart, but it's like really. I think the Lakers, like, once the Lakers do what they do, whether they go out early again or do something in the playoffs or shit, even win, I still
finals.
Hey, bro.
Nigga, please.
It's LeBron James we're talking about. And
you
they
right.
just won, not last season, but the season before that. I get it's a new season, and I get that, but we're still talking about LeBron James. You can never count LeBron out.
You're right.
It's like all season. But look, I get there. I get it. I sound crazy because the position they're in. But you also have to think about it. We're also not used to seeing LeBron in a position like this.
Exactly.
Man has only missed the playoffs, what, one time?
It's been more than once, but one time in the most recent 5 years.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not used to seeing that.
But you know, he said 10
that's definitely his first time losing in the first round of the playoffs.
Right.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I don't think this is. I don't think like even as a LeBron fan, I don't think that this is a LeBron situation. Like I don't think it is all his fault. I definitely think LeBron takes part in it, but how he's been playing lately, I don't think you can put a lot of blame on LeBron.
No, I agree, 100%.
I don't think you can.
He's averaging 30 points, averaging 30 points per game. But that's the thing right now. I agree with you because the Lakers.
He's a league leader in points
and
scoring. I hope people know that. He was leading the league in scoring like a couple days ago.
And you notice exactly.
LeBron James.
He is leading right now.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what's crazy? The games that they won, he had to drop 50, 56.
For them to win.
And exactly. It is.
They didn't
I think it's a culture around the team though because they just, they're an old team. They can't really play defense. They can't stay in front of their man. But
is it all the young guys, you think? Because they got a lot of vets too.
I don't know. After that game against the Wizards, I don't know how I feel about Frank Vogel. Maybe a new coach is in direction they need to go.
You know what?
But that's what
Russ has been playing.
Russ has been playing well the past 2 games too. He's averaging 20 points.
He's been playing his role. This is the Russ I like.
Like ever since they won the game against Toronto, he's been playing consistently better. He's been averaging 20.
I think that game against Cleveland was a boost too.
Yeah,
I think that was a big boost.
He's hitting threes.
I think that was a big boost. Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's something about Cleveland. I don't know if it's the history that LeBron got with there, but every time that boy is in Cleveland, he shows out. The All-Star game, he showed out. The Cavs game, he showed out.
He's 17-1 against Cleveland all time.
That's what I'm. That's his team too.
That's his town.
That's his town.
That's like listen, LeBron. I don't care what they say. LeBron owns Cleveland, right? Just say LeBron owns Toronto.
Hey,
and we can even go say LeBron in Indiana because he's been beating on Indiana since Paul George was there.
Curry owns Cleveland.
Paul George been packing.
I hate to say it, but Curry owns Cleveland too. But I mean, they Ohio boys, so they. I mean,
Curry.
Yes, Curry owns Cleveland, bro.
You talking from the last 2 championships?
Do we gotta talk about this, bro? Like, do we really gotta talk about this?
KD,
like, can we, please drop some comments. Does Curry own Cleveland or not? Because I'm pretty sure Curry owns Cleveland. Like,
yeah.
He owned Cleveland.
But those last 2, KD was doing that.
And then let's just, the All-Star game and shit, I mean, like, come on, bro, that just passed.
I'm not saying he don't.
Come on,
but own,
and they was booing this man, like, come on, bro, don't turn Curry up, man. Come on.
Bron over Curry.
Bron over Curry?
Over running Cleveland? Owning Cleveland?
Yes, absolutely. But I'm saying Curry runs it too.
You feel me? Because Curry, he was born there, bro. Ain't live there, though. You feel me?
Bron,
Carolina and all that. You feel me? Bron was there. He was in the trenches.
Bron, you see, he's toxic. He left them. He did good for them. Then he left them. Then he came back,
his team was
got them right,
the
and then left them, and then started whooping their ass.
Listen, that team was trash the first time. That was prime LeBron when LeBron was carrying teams. He was single-handedly carrying teams to the finals. You saying that team he had the first time he was in Cleveland?
He just said that's prime LeBron. Bron is prime LeBron.
To start, hold on.
Bron has been prime LeBron for 17
years. Okay, when I say
we're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. He's doing the same dunks. He's carrying teams the same like LeBron.
Like, if you let me correct myself.
All right, all right. Because you're getting me tight. You're getting me a little tight. I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead.
Okay. I retract my statement, prime Bron. When I was saying that, I meant that when LeBron was in that stage of his career when he was able to single-handedly carry a team to the playoffs. Yeah. LeBron is not at this stage in his career.
I mean, that's hard to do in the first place.
Exactly.
Whatever you want.
So he's been doing it since those original Cleveland days when he first got drafted.
Catch up to him.
And so that's what I mean by that, personally.
I know what you meant.
But okay, I can't stand this nigga.
He just like talking bullshit.
Exactly.
He just like talking bullshit.
Hey man, that's what I do. Alright, so anyways, now that we know that Bron is the greatest player of all time, and
I can't stand light skins.
Trolling. I'm not light skinned either. So
will be.
Is he light skin or brown skin?
Comment. Comment on brown skin. Thank you. All right, the camera. He gonna put a little
light
filter
skin.
on this. I hope y'all know that too, cause he be editing and stuff. But anyway, back to what we was talking about. The Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
If they was in the play-in, who would they play right now?
Lakers in the play-in right now. They would play the Pelicans.
They're
Pelicans
gonna
are
win.
10 seed. I mean, I think
Game
they're gonna win
5.
too. I mean, what do they got?
5 or 6.
Well, we gotta remember they got CJ McCollum though now. CJ McCollum.
The Pelicans do?
Yes.
I don't care. They're not gonna beat the Lakers.
I mean, I
In
feel
the
you because I
playoffs
feel like
in the
now
first round. So no, I rock with the Pelicans. That might be my.
Brown's gonna turn
That's
up.
my little squad, but
Brown want to get in the playoffs, so I feel like Brown's he's gonna do what he got to do to get that. He might fuck around drop a 50 ball.
that's the thing. LeBron plays very different in the playoffs, but that's the thing we forget. Everybody plays different.
Exactly,
In the playoffs.
it's a lot less spacing. in the
I'm ready to
playoffs.
see. Like the pressure is gonna be on. Like all these teams that like we've been seeing. Like let's
I got
talk.
a team.
Like let's talk the Jazz.
I was just about to say the Jazz.
Last
Exactly.
season,
So
or was that 2020? Was
Yeah.
that in the bubble they was number 1 seed, or was that last season they was? No, they was number 1 seed last season for a good,
Yeah.
long amount of time. The Jazz killing everybody all season. Records don't matter when it comes to the playoffs. You see somebody and they want that, and they better than y'all. They gonna take it from y'all because
Yeah.
it's in the playoffs. This when it matters. You win or you go home.
they're a great team. They play hard, but it's just that the past few seasons they fall short in the playoffs, and it's not like they're not talented. I don't know what it is for them. Like now, am I great? You feel me? The Nuggets beat them in the bubble. Clippers beat them. Dub. I take that.
Okay, the Nuggets versus the Jazz was tough. In the
That was
bubble.
tough.
That was tough.
Yeah.
That was a tough.
Fif-
That could have
trading
went either
50-point
way.
games in the first
that
round.
went either way. And I really think that. See, the Suns last season. I mean, this season have been scaring me because look, last season they made it to the finals. I really thought they had it. I had them. Like I had money on the Suns. Like
Yeah.
in game 2, I was like, it's over. My boy Chris Paul finally get a ring. Bruh, me and him been wanting Chris Paul to get a ring for the longest years,
God.
years on years. So that was really big, and they was up 2-0. I'm like, they got it. They basically got swept because the Bucks won 4 straight. After
True.
that was crazy. Giannis, that solidified Giannis for me right there,
Mm-hmm.
because those performances was not even just that year, like all time top finals performance. The man was looking like Shaq, and you know that's my favorite center of all time. It's a go.
Mhm.
So, the Suns scary.
Oh no,
this
Hyper
whole
extended
season.
knee too. 50 points last game.
Come on, bro. Carrying that team on his back like
Mhm.
Braun. Like that was different. Like I have not seen nobody do that in a minute. But the Suns, the number 1 seed, dominating this whole season. They built a nice little gap in between. Like ain't nobody getting this number 1 from us.
Mm-hmm.
Last season they went to the finals. It's looking like it could still be the Suns. I thought they were gonna be like the Heat.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna fall off after that. They didn't really fall off, but they went out in the first round last year
Yeah.
after going to the finals. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's not really that good.
I
But
want interested to see what the Heat do this year.
I think they're gonna do damage.
Yeah,
I think
but
they're gonna do
with
damage.
the
I
Suns-
could see the Heat and the Suns.
That'd be
I
dope.
could see the Heat and the Suns.
You think there's a strong likelihood of 2-1 seeds in the finals though?
I think the Suns. I have to see them in the first round, but their team has not really changed. And
Yeah, like they added some nice additional
Exactly.
pieces.
everything that they
CP3 should be
did
coming
do
back
has
in
been a
shortly.
positive in the right direction. So I'm
Great
thinking the
coach.
Suns like this year
Your force
is
should be reckoned
dangerous.
with.
Exactly,
Like,
it's
I'm-
dangerous, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, like with the Warriors, they're having the struggles right now. Like
Yeah,
they're
Draymond was pissed.
better than the Warriors.
Draymond was pissed.
Now I would be interested to see them versus Grizzlies because
The Warriors or the
Suns. Yeah, with the Grizzlies, obviously they play well with John Morant,
Suns
but
are
they're
six.
also the Suns. Not the Suns. I'm sorry. The Grizzlies are 14-2 when John Morant does not play. And as we speak right now, they're playing
That's a tough
KD and
stat.
Kyrie
That's a
with no
tough
John
stat.
Morant.
That's a tough stat.
So we gonna see how this
No
game
John
goes.
Morant. They're 14-2.
That's a lot of times that doesn't happen. Well, most superstars,
Oh.
the teams played without that star player. The games played without the star player.
Yeah.
It's more losses than wins.
Definitely.
Whereas
So
Embiid- Yeah, so you see that Zion clip, man? He had a between the legs alley-oop.
he dunking.
He's dunking now. So he was in a Pelicans practice facility, and so throughout the video, as you watch it, you look at the four gives a little bit because one, is Harbor 4. You know, they put little springs under because if you just falling down on Harbor 4, it makes up your legs, anything, your body. And so now on Twitter, there's a bunch of comments, people talking about bringing up weight or just saying, oh, like this don't mean nothing. This and they're basically discrediting it. I mean, like it don't really mean much in the moment. I get it because it's just confusing because the Pelicans as an organization just saying, oh, it basically not a communication between the two because they don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on from you. You don't be posting on social media, none of that. All of a sudden, you post a video, you doing that between the legs, after you've done like everything, shit sweet. When your ass gonna play, dog?
So what I've seen is that, my fault, go ahead.
You're good. I'm just saying he's been cleared for 1-on-1 now, so we'll see what happens. But obviously, he's not coming back this season.
We got niggas on Twitter saying he trash. Something about anybody can do that dunk.
Zion's trash.
Exactly.
But he was the
Niggas 5'4" saying that's trash.
But
People say he unathletic and he fat, but bro built to be a big body.
But the crazy thing is,
5'4". I'm like 5'5".
So y'all gonna say that, but can somebody be his weight and bang out like that?
Exactly.
Let me know something. And
Exactly.
on top of that, all of y'all, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all was screaming that rookie season, y'all was screaming Zion for Rookie of the Year, and I wanted my boy Ja to win. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of y'all, when Ja won, y'all was salty.
And
so
it's
I'm
just-
trying, and
It's crazy how people switch.
I was about to say, they switch up like that.
Like I
It's
remember,
crazy.
like when originally when they kept pushing back his paternity, everybody's calling him fat. All the fat memes about him.
It's like a Ben Simmons situation.
Exactly, and it's just like it's so backwards. Like you just
Human
moving
beings,
backwards.
man.
Because soon I get it, humans we are a walking contradiction, but it just be annoying sometimes. Like just stand on your word or just let them be. Like I promise you, they don't give a fuck about what you had to say. At the end of the day, they still getting paid.
And then from what I've seen is that Zion is uninterested in the team. Yes, he's been like lacking communication, ain't really been speaking to
They
nobody.
set him up in a way to position to win.
Right. And then I seen like something that this reporter was talking. He was like, Zion's uninterested, but his family wants him to stay in New Orleans. They like the city. They like how much they love Zion and treat Zion. They think he's obviously going to be the franchise player, especially with Lonzo leaving. It's either going to be him or Brandon Ingram, hands down.
It's probably going to be Zion because everybody be all worried about Zion.
And they think Brandon Ingram's going to leave. But, like, I think without Zion, Brandon Ingram is their franchise player. Like, he's been putting up
100%.
great points. He's a good
player.
So slept on, bro. It gets
player.
me so mad because, you know, that's my guy from Duke. But, so, I think that he's showing them that he's uninterested, so they should start looking to trade, sign somewhere else. And is he still on a rookie contract?
I believe so, but the thing is, if you talking about trading Zion or Bi, if you trade someone,
No, not B.I. Zion. I mean, I honestly think they need to move together. Honestly, if I was trading, if I was scouting on the Pelicans for some people on their team, I would be looking to do a trade package for Brandon Ingram and Zion from my team. Because those are two valuable assets. Zion is a dominant power forward on any team. And on top of that, Brandon Ingram can play the 1 through 4. So he can fill in any other role you want.
well, true, but you also got to think about the receiving team's cap space. And if you're going to do something like that, at that point,
It's going to be a big trade.
that would be stupid for the Pelicans because of that.
It's
that
who they,
means
no,
you're
I'm
blowing
just
up
saying,
your
like,
whole
they're
team
going
when
to
you
get
do.
somebody for them. Like,
They're going to get draft picks.
for them?
They're going to get draft picks.
I can see them doing draft picks for Brandon Ingram because they play him or whatever. But Zion, draft picks?
No, they're going to be draft picks in the deal. What I'm saying is that, like,
Oh, the deal, definitely.
but you got to, like, it depends on where you go because, first off, you got to have a lot of, you're going to have to trade off hella
It's a small
players,
market team.
hella draft picks, and Zion's, like, and the way they are, I'm pretty sure both of them are coming up. They're going to be finished their rookie contract soon. Now you're going to have to give them both a big payday because of the type of caliber players that they are. So if you're an organization, you got to think, is this a good, like, am I going to have enough money? Because you can give them niggas all the money they want. What about the rest of your team?
That's a fact.
Because that could be in the same situation. Because you can have two superstars and a bunch of okay
Besides-
players.
Whatchamacallit,
Health, too, for Zion.
Bradley Beal, who else is getting a lot of money there?
Where?
The
Just in general?
Pelicans.
The Pelicans? Bradley Beal with the Wizards, dog.
I mean, the other one.
You talking about McCollum?
Yeah, him.
I don't know. I'll keep up with the Pelicans.
That's my point. Like,
I'm talking about them getting
pretty-
traded away to a different team.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where their money is going. Like a lot, the rest of them is not getting. I mean, compared to me, yes, they're getting crazy money. But I'm saying like compared to top contracts like Brandon Ingram and I can't speak on Brandon Ingram, but I think
they're both
Zion,
gonna get a nice contract.
That's what I'm saying. Like over everybody else, they're gonna make sure they're paid before anybody else is paid. No.
No, that's what they're gonna do. And we see what's gonna happen. Their team's still gonna be shitty.
Oh my God, you coming for the Pelicans? Okay, see,
still gonna be in the play-in.
When I said, okay, it's different because that was my little squad when Zion was there. I mean, when Lonzo was there, but he's not there no more. But I still rock with Brandon Ingram and Zion. But I also like Jackson Hayes too.
Hayes.
I like Jackson Hayes.
He's a nice young player.
I think Josh Hart is pretty decent.
Josh Hart solid. He dropped 40 a few weeks ago.
I didn't even see that.
That's crazy because like from him, like I've been, he's being a Lakers, so I've been watching games and I've kind of got the notion that he's a more defensive minded player, and that works.
Is this new?
No, just from what I've seen, because like I don't see him primarily score. I see him primarily used for his defense, and which he excels at, and that's why he'll be in closing lineups and stuff like that. So like whenever the games I watch with Josh Hart, he's not scoring like that. So it's real dope to see him drop 40.
Yeah, that is dope.
It's always dope when you get to see new players like
seen that a lot this
highs.
season.
Like Sadiq Bey, he dropped 51.
Yeah, that was crazy. I like how nobody talked about that. Like,
what? Jump shots.
That was crazy.
It's because it's in Detroit, that's why. And I get it, Detroit's not the best team, but they got some talent. Cade Cunningham, he's solid. They still got Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant, for a while, he was the talk on the trade talk. Which one he was going to go to the Lakers, where he was going to go.
I would have liked to see him in the Lakers.
Shit, the Lakers need all the help they can get.
I was about to say the same thing.
So, question for you. With Russell Westbrook's recent playment, damn, I can't talk. Recent play.
What word is that?
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, if they end the season well, do you see them still keeping Russ?
No. If they win a ring, they're not keeping Russ. Unless Russ gets Finals MVP. There's no way. I say there's a 20% chance they keep Russ. Unless he is a key to them winning games in the playoffs, no. But that Raptors game, yeah, that was a big boost for them, and I liked what I seen from Russ in that game. That 3 shut people up, and I can't lie,
He's been playing well. Yeah. I'm excited to see where he's gonna go.
I was impressed,
honestly, but like you said, I still feel like they're probably gonna have to go the separate ways. They honestly need to fix that team.
So, like, what team do you want to see Russ on? What team do you think he will work out on? 'Cause I honestly think, since we just talking about him, the Pelicans would be a good team for him. That's a vet around a bunch of young players.
Yeah.
They need a point guard.
That's true. Honestly, I feel like if there's any team that just doesn't have a point guard, he can do it. Because if he knows with Russ, a lot of times he plays his best when he has to carry the team. Because, that's when he has the keys, basically. And, when he went to LA, it wasn't going to work like that. You got to figure out how to play with LeBron and AD. Well, really just Bron, because AD ain't playing.
So Russ is one of them players that doesn't need help to be his best. Doesn't need elite help to be his best.
Well, I guess you could say that, but the turnovers are still going to be there. The margin for error is still going to be there.
Were the turnovers that bad in Washington and the Rockets?
Definitely in OKC.
Yeah, because OKC literally was doing everything at one point. When KD left,
that's what he wanted. He chose to stay. He chose to sign them extensions. But even with that, you still got Paul George and you still got Carmelo Anthony. You ain't do shit.
Did you see that team though?
So?
Did you see that team?
You see them
playing in the playoffs.
You see the caliber of players that you have, though, right?
Did you see that team playing in the playoffs?
What does it have to do with anything? I'm confused.
What does that
make it make sense to me.
Did you see the
yes,
okay,
I seen the
okay,
team.
you said the caliber of players, right?
Yes.
The caliber. You seen the caliber player of on the Lakers? The caliber of those players?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are they doing right now? Sucking. Okay, right? Right? What did that
so you saying the Thunder just had straight scrubs?
No, I'm not saying that. I said they had high caliber players, but they're sucking. Pause. They're sucking. What do you mean? Like the Lakers suck right now. That OKC team suck. They suck. Okay. I know that's your boy Paul George and all, but
no, they ain't really suck though.
Playoff P.
Listen, he
Pandemic P.
exactly. He messed himself up starting playoff P, but he made it right with his last playoff.
Nah,
series.
he
That's all
definitely
that
did.
matters.
He definitely did.
Western Conference Finals. He was
And I
balling.
mean-
He crossed CP3, made CP3 touchdown.
I mean, one of their biggest problems was that I think also they expected way more out of Carmelo than they got.
Well, also at that point in time, Melo didn't like coming off the bench. He couldn't accept the fact that he
'Cause that
wasn't
was
a starter
stupid.
anymore.
That was stupid. Did you see that team? Why are you have him coming off the bench?
Well, also that's with his ego though. His ego that he had. But
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
when came to
he
the
seems
Lakers-
like on the Lakers, he's way more humble and ready to work.
You
play his role.
That's like me and you playing in the NBA. I done know you for 20 years. We've been hooping together for all this time. We got drafted in the same draft class.
That's
You're
a
my
fact.
boy. So
That's
it's
a
like,
fact. That's a fact.
yeah. You pick up the phone. I ain't saying I'm Brian. One of us pick up the phone.
I'm sure one of them called the other one. I
Yeah,
know
Brian
they did.
called
That's
Melo.
what I'm saying. One of them called the other one.
Yeah,
Ain't
he
no
said in
way.
an interview.
Yeah.
$1 million worth the game.
$1 million a game. Shout out to Gilly and Wallow, man.
You feel me? Doing great things for the youth.
Inspirations for us, man.
Alright. So now we talk about some NBA. I got a music question for you.
Music.
I got a music question for you.
Music.
So, who's someone that you feel like that has fell off within the past year? Yeah.
Past year,
You know what? Just
in general,
Yeah.
fell off. Fetty Wap fell off. He could have took over the game for real.
okay.
Big jersey.
I ain't really listening to music like that though. No cap.
I listened to his bangers. He had a lot of bangers. I mean, he had that year in the chokehold.
For sure. For sure.
Do you know who Love Foe is? And she said that like, he listened to a song, he had like auto tune and it didn't sound right. So
Mhm.
I don't know what happened with him. Maybe he got a bad deal. I know Fetty Wap got a bad deal. That's what happened to him.
Yeah.
And then
That's what happens with a lot of artists, honestly.
yeah,
A lot of artists
I
aren't
talk
able
about
to
this
beat
all
it.
the time, but off top, I'm trying to think like who fell off. Migos fell off.
I feel like Migos fell off as a group.
They definitely did as a group, not individually.
They honestly, a lot of the music sounds the same. I
It
don't care about
does.
it. All three cultures kind of sound the same.
But when they, I mean, I don't want to say that because Culture 1 was there. Culture 2 was very mid. Culture 3.
Really? I've been going back listening to Culture.
No, Culture 3 was very mid.
Yeah.
Culture 2 was decent.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because that was the one with not stir fry. Wait, was that the one?
Yeah.
Two was stir fry?
Yeah, bro,
that
because the
was-
intro is called Higher We Go. It's like, higher we go, begging please for the go.
Yeah.
That's it hard,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit is hard.
Yeah, bro.
I mess with Narcos too.
Yeah,
That's
Narcos go hard.
man, what?
You know somebody else who fell off though?
Who?
6ix9ine.
Nobody give a fuck about 6ix9ine.
But he fell off though,
He did
exactly.
fall off. He deserved to fall off. That's what happened to snitches.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? Don't act like you weren't banging his music back in the day.
Before, hey.
Oh my niggas really gang bang.
Cause that's
Yeah,
like
I was
of
like, I
course.
really heard this
6ix9ine,
song.
like I never thought he was a top tier rapper, but his music got me turned. His beats, his
Yeah.
style, it was different.
He
And
got the job done.
my favorite, like personally with me, like I used to be super picky with music until I expanded my horizon. He know, like I used to only listen to like very, very specific stuff. So
Hey yo, I just thought of something because of that.
what?
Bro, I remember Cam chilling over my crib, and so I was like, bro, like, let me show you this playlist I'm listening to. This is a playlist full of straight, like,
bro, that was
this
so.
playlist has, like, rock and alternative songs.
I was like, what the fuck?
And then, what song? It's like,
Some
it's called Save Me. It said, bring me out this side. And so, like, I'm sitting there singing the song, and he just looking at me.
Bro,
like,
cause I was like
confused.
I thought you was joking. You was dead serious. Like I sing
Singing
the
the song
playlist
on my
name
heart.
and everything. Like he knows the words and everything. I'm like, bruh, you
Yeah.
dude really listening to this. Like, and I'm like, you know who changed it for me? I think it was X. I think it was X. Cause he had that emo rap to those aesthetic beats. Like, and then he had the singing with the rapping, the dark stuff. And he got vibe music. He got all types of different music, and I think that he even got some rock songs. I like got some countryish sounding songs. I don't even like to call them categories because his music was so different.
Yeah.
But I think he was one of those people that like got me to cross over that bridge to like explore other genres because he was so versatile in his style. That's why I like him so much.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, X, man.
Facts. Yeah, somebody for me that also...
Juice WRLD too.
Juice WRLD for
Definitely.
sure. I gotta shout out Kid Cudi. I got a Cudi tap. Cudi's definitely... You feel me? Cudi is also somebody that his music is so creative. He plays with all these different instruments. Kanye as well. For real, like there's so many artists that like instrumentation is really important and like the different bits and pieces, the instruments that are played and everything. Just really lets me appreciate music as a whole. Like to see Cudi, like he has rock albums. He has stuff that it can be considered hip hop rap when you listen to it doesn't feel like rap.
Yeah.
Same thing with Kanye. There's just so many artists and like people like Pharrell, Kanye, like they're able to collaborate with different artists from different genres and still be great.
Great.
Not even still be great, but they all sound good.
That's true.
Like you're able to collaborate with all these different type of people because he had a rock band. Well, it wasn't really rock, but a group called NERD.
Yeah.
Like their stuff wasn't traditional rap. It was a different type of rap. You know, a lot of guitars and everything. But it's just really, honestly, I just feel like sometimes rap can get played out. You know, I don't want to listen about catching a body, popping a perk. Sometimes you feel me?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta listen to that singing, some of that lovey-dovey.
Yeah, that.
Some of that good vibe music.
Some R&B. Like I remember this is on pop recently.
For real?
Yeah,
what
like
you listen to?
Like
Better not be no try.
Kilo Kish. She's someone I've been really listening to a lot. There's another girl called FKA Twigs. Yeah, bro, it's like really dope. Honestly, a little bit of everything. Like,
okay.
Gotta diversify your music taste.
I feel you. Yeah, definitely. I've been making a little playlist full of all types of different like anything that not anything, but like things that is like not rap. Like some of it got a couple raps in it, but like the chorus would be like a singing. Like I noticed I like songs that are like. That's why I like Surf a lot. Sue Surf. Shout out Sue Surf. Cause he raps. Like he has a style of rap to where he just rap and his flows are nice, but he always got like some beat. It's like a smooth type of slower beat, and then not all his songs, but like majority of them is slower type of beat, and then it's like a girl singing or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like I know he'll post something like any female artist, cause he like collabing with people and he likes that type of stuff on his music. Cause I know it's like those are some of my favorite songs, like Better Half with Vori, where he was singing on that. Oh my goodness, y'all tap into Better Half. Sue Surf featuring Vori, man. That song is fire.
And that song with Young and May.
Yeah, motivated Young and May. It's a drill mission. Yeah, that song, man. What? It's so weird. Let me just take it to that one, but
it's a drill mission,
man. What? That's man. Get hip to Surf, man. So, basically,
you stuck?
Yeah. I was trying to do too much. I was reading that shit. But, yeah, so I like when Surf does songs with the girl singing in the background or even a guy singing, just singing.
Yeah, when you get a nice,
as the hook.
When you get a hard hook, like an R&B singer singing a hook, you don't know what that can do. Like,
it's so cold.
So many great timeless songs. Like one that just popped in my head.
Ashton Martin music.
Exactly, Ashton Martin music.
Memories back then.
Memories back then.
Goodness, y'all know the bangers like with the singing in the back. Y'all know.
Exactly.
Y'all know.
Meek Mill had 24/7 Meek Mill and LMA.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire to the radio, played it out. Fire.
Yeah, exactly. And so like this, I feel like that's a cheat code, low key. Like if you're like a rapper, like a good ass rapper, and then you gotta find a really good R&B artist. It didn't gotta be known. You find just a really talented R&B artist. That's what you gotta do.
Cheese.
To the moon.
Every time. Cheese. That's why Kanye's so successful.
And
He's always collabing with everybody. Like everybody.
And he has an ear for it. You know, he's a musician.
Nah, Kanye. That's the thing. Like y'all can say what y'all want. I'm not even a Kanye fan. I don't like Kanye. He do. The thing is, I gotta give it to him. His influence, his impact on the culture, and also his talent. Like, you know how many of y'all's favorite rappers hitting Kanye, asking him to produce a little album but he like no, like that's tough.
You know how many big artists we consider now that are like have gotten songs produced by him, that have done collabs with him, like John Legend. John Legend was signed to Good Music at one point. He's written songs for Alicia Keys, Twista, Jamie Foxx. Like he's worked with everybody. Jay-Z, they got a whole collab album together. Drake, they got songs together. He got a song with Kanye. He has multiple songs with Andre 3000, 3 Stacks. He got a 3 Stacks verse in 2021.
3 Stacks is tough.
That's what I'm saying.
Slept on. That's something. This generation, oh my God, y'all don't know nothing about like people like Andre 3000. Like them is staple people in our culture. Y'all gotta do y'all's research on rap, and I really think that like for people our age and below, like for y'all to like understand a lot of like where the trends and why people do what they do, why music sounds like this. I think y'all just gotta go back. Like y'all don't even gotta go back to the old school, cause I know some of y'all think it's corny. It's not. It's fire. That's where rap came from. I hope y'all know that.
And also,
all them groups changed it. But I'm saying like they need to really like go back early 2000s even. Like that's some staple time when Young Money was running the game. Like stuff like that is very important to the culture.
Yeah, depending on who you listen to, music can serve as kind of like a history lesson.
Exactly.
Because it can really let you know what's going on. Depending on what the song and the content of the song lets you know like what was going on at that point in time. Like think about Jeezy, My President is Black. That dropped in 2008.
Oh my God! I was in the barbershop when I first heard that song.
Exactly, because we grew up with that song, so we understood the significance of that. We understood when he the first black president of the United States. Like, you know, there's some songs that are just timeless like that when the artist is able to attach themselves to something.
He was on the radio with a hit like every week.
Exactly.
Not the same no more. Stuff be changing quick in music.
Yeah, I mean the audience has changed also, and what the audience likes. I mean, I get it, because, I mean, you know, we all listen to songs about, you know, popping the perks and shit like that.
Yeah. But my sister brought up a good point. I was talking to her the other day. Shout out to my sister. She said...
Dog.
No, this was Nayla.
Oh, Nayla
dog. Nayla. She said that a lot of people like to say stuff like all music sounds the same and stuff like that, or all rap music elite. But she don't... That's not exactly. But she brought up a point, even if that was true... Every single generation has a different sound. Right now, what we're hearing right now, that's this sound. Like the early 2000s had a sound, the 90s had a sound. Every generation gonna have a different sound.
Exactly.
So that's just that on music. Like people just gotta get it. Trap drums, rapping about drugs, killing. This is not new. First off,
right?
People just find a new way to say it.
It's amplified now also because of social media and everything that's going on in the world. And to Nayla's point about like that, and also about music sounding the same, I feel like when people say that, they sound closed-minded, because you got to think about the music that's being pushed sounds the same.
Exactly. Like
but you just search.
Just name two artists.
Any other playlist.
Polo G, Childish Gambino. They don't sound. They're nothing alike.
Exactly.
Nothing alike.
Exactly. Gunna don't sound like Lil Baby.
Lil Baby don't sound like Young Boy.
Gunna don't sound like Thug.
Exactly.
Dirk and Young Boy don't sound like.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all just shut up. Shut up.
Just talking.
Just chatting.
Well, anyways, man, thank you for tuning in to episode 8 of the WeezyTalksx podcast. Oh man,
this was a banger right here, man. I appreciate all the support, man.
Yes,
be sure, man. A lot of y'all don't understand. Y'all really control a lot of this. Y'all have to comment. And be active on a post when we post on Instagram. Follow us on social media. Links are in the bio to everything. I promise the link tree is right. I checked it. Check it all the time. It's all there. It's going to take you wherever you want. You want to watch us on YouTube? You can. We're going to start uploading more on TikTok. We got a couple videos on TikTok. Y'all got to comment and stuff on this. Let us know what y'all want to talk about. Let us know y'all's opinion on what we saying. Do we sound accurate? Do y'all disagree? Let us know that type of stuff. We want to know. You feel me? We here to serve y'all. You feel me? Give y'all the content that y'all want to see. So, man, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for supporting WeezyTalksx, man. It's Cam. That's Weezy. We out here.
Yes, sir. We out here. Peace.
Jersey.